Sandro, after a good start through 15 minutes, Miami seemed to build that momentum heading into your defensive area. And the first two goals kind of are on Mohamed Sofo just for ball watching in that position.
Yeah.
Can you just go through that decision to give him the start at right wing back tonight?
Yeah, we started very well in the game and very aggressive, very intensive. So we won a lot of times also in the opponent's half the ball. And I would say then in our transition moments, that was not good today. That we have to play more clean in that moment. And yeah, we talked about the ball from Messi then to Jordi Alba about that. But it's not only Sofo, to be honest. It's then top of the box to make more pressure on the ball. And then with our center back, with our winger player, with Sofo, this is then what we have to defend better, of course. Then I would say second half, really, really good start. And then, yeah, then to be honest, I'm shocked about what happened today and not about the performance. And but I'm really, really shocked. And what happened today, especially with the fourth goal, that is for me tough, tough to accept. And well, and hope that everyone is looking to that goal. And because 3-1 is completely different, and everyone knows what happened 3 days ago on Wednesday. But the fourth goal killed us, and also from the mental side. And yeah, you have to write it down, to be honest. And also on Apple, they have to talk about that, to be honest, because that's unbelievable. And I'm really shocked. I'm really, really shocked. I'm not angry with the referee. I'm really, really shocked about that. What happened in the game today, and yeah, everyone could see what happened, especially in the second half. And yellow card with Ronnie Donko with a header. Phew, it's tough. Really, and normally, you know me, I'm very really emotion, but today I'm shocked. I'm really, really shocked about what happened on the field with a lot of decisions against us, and we had this against Austin today, and this is, and I hope you are doing that as well, and to analyze the game as well, and also to watch these sequences. That's shocked, really shocked.
Go to Gary in the front. But wait.
We talked about this repeatedly about the mindset of the team dealing with opponents like Miami. Things just simply fell apart after that. What can you say to the team, trying to get their heads together, especially dealing with a quality side like that? And in addition, it seems that it's a repeating process where you don't know what team you're going to have in front of you, where you're good one night and inexplicably bad the next. I mean, is it more mental? It can't be physical, but
For me, to be honest, I'm sorry, Gary. For me, it was not bad. To be honest, it was not.
okay.
It was not bad today. Maybe I'm surprised now. Of course, when you are looking to the result 5-1, you think, "Poor, what a bad performance." For me, it was not bad. For me, it was not a bad performance today. So we tried everything. We tried everything. So and of course, how we concede the goal, that was not good. That is, I agree. That was not good in our behavior. To make pressure on the ball, and then also to defend these deep runs, especially on our right side. 100% I agree. But look, when you try the second half and then the fourth goal, how you concede, of course, this is then from the mental side. How can I then accept? Okay, now it's a goal. Okay, we tried again. We tried it. Come on, eh. Before we start talking about the guys today, and I hope you are doing this job as well. Before, and I'm talking with what we can improve 100%, our transition, our 2-3 goals, which we concede in the first half. But I hope, believe me, I hope really that you are also write down something what happened today, because this is also the story of the game today, especially from the mental side. And this is, and I criticize me last Wednesday before the game, but today I can't criticize our guys. Like, we have to improve. Of course, we have to improve something. But from the mental side, I'm really shocked what happened. I'm really, really shocked what happened. And no one is talking about. I heard after the game, no one is talking about that. This for me unbelievable. To be honest, that's for me unbelievable that on TV it's live game, and no one is talking about that. And I work now in a top league, over 100 games, coached in a top league. But when something happened like that, hey, everyone is talking about that. Everyone is talking about that on TV. Everyone is talking about that. But here, not okay. And this is, I'm not angry or I'm really shocked and I'm really disappointed about that. But this is, yeah, it's tough, really tough.
Go to Eric in the back.
Sandro, the team, at times the ball kind of got stuck at your center back's feet. Like they didn't really know where to go with it. And the runs weren't really, there wasn't much verticality in the runs. People into the channels kind of got in the second half. Is that tactical? Was it they
No,
weren't
I'm
making the
sorry.
runs
I'm sorry for
or?
interrupt. No, I'm sorry for interrupt. Look the first 15, 20 minutes before we
Well, outside of the first 15, because the first 15, as you
no,
said, was
before
great.
no, you talked about the second half. Before we concede the fourth goal, hey, we had chances. We had chances. We were on the box. We had on our moments on, and of course when it's 4-1, come on, and how you
Yeah, no,
concede.
I was thinking more at 1-1, 2-1. In the first half, before first 15 minutes, you were pressing, you were on top of them, you had them pinned back. But kind of after you got that goal,
I
they
agree.
pinned you back, and it kind of got stuck, and some
I
of the
agree.
turnovers happened.
I agree. And these goals which we concede in the first half, we drop back then. So when they have the switch, then we drop back and not to step out to defend forward. 100%, I agree. In that case, 100%. And then they have the quality to play the final ball. And then these two, 100%. This is then what we have to improve. What I agree. But from the mental side, no, nothing what I can criticize the guys today. Nothing.
We'll go Batista here.
Coach, over the last 3 games, this team has allowed 10 goals. You're trying different shapes each game. Could you just talk about that process and what you're seeing from this group? And just a follow-up question is, what would your message to the fans be after tonight?
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough to lose 5-1. And look, now we are talking about 10 goals, but we have to see this in a different way. We have to see this in Philly, how the goals which we concede was not good, especially the first half. So against New England was 3 goals. Yeah, then the last goal in the last second. So now we are talking, I know, about the big picture, 10 goals. Of course, it's enough. It's too enough. Of course, 100%. And this is what we have to defend better. But today, and this is then, look, we are talking now about that. We concede 10 goals, but the way today, and I agree 100% in the first half, how we concede, this is what we have to do. But the momentum, the second half, we can't analyze the second half. It's not possible. We can't analyze the second half after the first goal. This is, I'm shocked about that. If you see the line, this is unbelievable. And no one is talking on TV. No one is talking about this. Is for me, I can't understand. No one is talking on TV about the situation. No, we are talking about the celebration of Lionel Messi, and he's a great player. Everyone knows it. He's a great player. He's the best player of the world. But come
We'll
on.
go right there in the center of the room.
Jordan McRae, HUD Post. Do you think the presence of Messi in the large away crowd affected your team's performance?
No. Messi is a great player, what I said. It's a great player. But the first goal, which he scored, look, now I have to comment these moments, but look at it. When you're doing your job, you have to write about the first goal. When you're doing your job, you have to write about the first goal.
Right here.
Coach Shane O'Brien, AM New York. You already alluded it over here. Sorry, you already alluded to it. But first 15 minutes were great. The press, I think, had Miami pretty cornered in. The keeper looked visibly nervous. And then as the game wore on, the press kind of went back. Was that more that it was impossible to sustain that level of energy for 45 minutes, or was it the first goal deflating your team a little bit?
Yeah, that's a good. But I'm pretty sure that we can play this level also with our intensity in 95 minutes or 99 minutes after 5-1, 9 minutes stoppage time. No, but I agree. The goal after the first goal, then directly the second goal, and this is then a little bit also from the mental side. Okay, that is then tough against a really good quality, and in this situation, then we made the big mistake against a really good team when you give them space, when you press high, but then in some moments you drop back and then they open the space, they turn, and then to able to pass deep, then it's really, really difficult because you want to stay high, but then you need, in these moments, pressure on the ball, and this was the biggest mistake in these moments in the first half.
Final two will start up here.
Coach Mohammed with the Exchange. So what's your message for the players to recover mentally and move on to the next game, disregard this game, or see the benefits of this game? Like you said, the first 15, 20 minutes of each half were great, but how do you recover from the mental side?
Yeah, we analyzed the first 65, 70 minutes before we concede the fourth goal. So we analyze, of course, the situations, and then to keep going. Come on, we lost. It was tough, and then to keep going. And this is the message to our supporters: then to keep going. Okay, that can happen, but the last 25 minutes, 30 minutes, I will not analyze this game, and I hope other people will analyze what happened then in some moments before the fourth goal we concede.
Last one.
Coach George from the Exchange. After this game, started off great. How are you preparing these? How are you going to prepare these guys for the busy schedule that's about to come on? 2 different tournaments, and then you have the makeup game. There's going to be a lot happening in a short period of time with your group of guys.
Yeah, now we are, first of all, we are only looking for the Saturday game. So we have now a regular week. So enough time for recovery after these tough games now, which we had in the last week. And now normal regular week, and then to be ready in Chicago. And I'm pretty sure that we will also then show our quality. And this is heads up, and to analyze very serious what we have to improve. Not only now to talk about the followers. This is our job, what we have to analyze. But and we will do that, and then keep going, Chicago, and then to be ready on the road against them.